Yeah, hi everyone. So here in this video, we'll be discussing about web development. So most of the people will be having some interest to learn about web development, either like developing their own web applications or choosing web development as a career. So when you go for web development, what are the different kind of things which are present, like different kind of technologies what we deal with. So let's see here. So when you go for basic web development, okay, so we majorly focus on HTML. Okay, now latest version for HTML is HTML5. So we'll be working with the latest one, CSS, okay, and JavaScript. Okay, so these are like basic things for developing basic client-side application. Okay, so if you talk about basic client-side application, these are different kind of things which we'll be focusing on. And when we go for server-side applications on web, we majorly focus on PHP, okay, AngularJS. We use Node.js. Okay, we use MongoDB. Now the main stack has been introduced, right? So it is a combination of, okay, so main stack, MongoDB, Expression, AngularJS, Node.js. So whatever the technology you are using, like the HTML5, CSS, Angular, main, so ultimately you are developing a web application. So if you want to learn anything about web development, you can choose this technology what exactly you want to prefer. So you want to go with AngularJS. For your development, you need to learn Angular. So where MVP module is included. Okay. So either you need to learn PHP for developing web applications, you need to go for PHP. So whatever the thing or the programming language you want, so you just go and choose a programming language and try to develop web applications. Now, so what is the difference in choosing these programming languages? Okay, so as I said, like here, these things are majorly focusing on client-side applications, and these are like server-side applications. So now, what exactly client-side application? What exactly server-side application? When you go for web, okay. So let's see. And before going to client-server application and client-side application and server-side application, what exactly a web application means? Let's see here. So, if you talk about web application, so we know different kind of applications, like either it may be desktop application, or like web application, or like mobile application, whatever the application it may be. So when you talk about desktop, it is a single standalone application which will be installed on your machine and it will be executed by you. Okay, and it is accessed by only single user. Okay, and it is installed only once. So when you talk about desktop application, it can't be accessed at any place. So if and only if you have the machine, then only you can access that application. Okay, so and it is installed on your machine. But when you go for web application, it is installed on server. It can be accessed at any point of time and it can be used by any device. So if you talk about Facebook, it's a web application, right? It can be used in your mobile, in your tablet, in your lap, anywhere, at any point of time if you have internet. And if you talk about standalone application like what Microsoft Word, so it will be used only on desktop or on your machine itself. It can't be accessed at any point of time or anywhere, right? So if you take a mobile application, it's related to only a mobile platform. Okay. But now when you talk about web application, it is installed. Once it is installed on server, it can be accessed at any point of time. Okay. So at any time, there is 24/7 if you have internet and any device you can access it. So how a web application will work? Let's see. Normally everyone will be typing the URL, right? So universal resource locator. So if I use HTTP. So hypertext transfer protocol. So this is a protocol which we are using, and if you want to learn about this protocol, probably in computer networks we will be learning about this transfer different kind of protocols. And we are using World Wide Web standards. And for example, if I am going for google.com, okay. So this is what exactly a URL means. Universal Resource Locator. Okay, so now when you open your browser and type this URL, so this URL will be going to a server, okay, so called Google server. So now all the files, so this is a web application, okay, so all the files related to your this application so will be present in Google server. So similarly, if you take facebook.com also, you know Facebook is developed PHP, right? All the related files to your Facebook application so can be seen on your Facebook server, okay. So now all the project files, all the web application files are stored in server, okay. Now when user enter that URL, it will be going to the request will be going to the server, okay. So post the request and you get the response back. So it is like request response kind of architecture it maintains. Now once you got the output from the server, it will be displayed on your browser, right? So like request response that is taking place. So now this is a web application, okay, which interacts with this server. Clear? Now as I said, like we'll be using client applications or client side applications or server side applications. So what is the difference? So if you see some static blocks, okay, or if you see some static websites, so those will be developing by using simple HTML, CSS or JavaScript, okay. So which can't be changed, okay. Those data or those content which is present in that website will remain static, okay. But if you talk about server side applications, so those server side applications like Facebook or Gmail or whatever, or Twitter, now social media like Twitter, or you can say Quora, a lot of sites are there like Book My Show. So these are like interacting with the server. Okay, so now a user will be typing anything, so it obviously go to server and the response will be getting back from the server. So now you understood, right? Client side is only static kind of data which is present, and server side is something where it interacts with the server and the response will be getting back from the server. Okay, it's like dynamic application. So when you talk about client side, it's like static web application, and when you talk about server side, it's like dynamic web application. Now this HTML, CSS or JavaScript will be useful for developing static applications. Okay, and when you talk about PHP or AngularJS or Node.js, those are like developing web server side applications. So now it's your choice. What is the client requirement? Okay, or what is the application you want to develop? So accordingly, try to choose the technology or programming language what is necessary for you. Okay, and you know this kind of domains probably you'll be getting anywhere. Okay, so and you can upload the what are the files which are developed for your coding. So into any server, okay, you can take any server like from cloud like Amazon Web Services, or you can say from Microsoft Azure through GoDaddy, or maybe like HP Cloud, whatever it may be. So you just upload the files there and you can access it. Okay, so this is like basic introduction what exactly web development consists of, and what is the different kind of programming language we need to use according to the scenario or according to the requirement. Okay, so probably in our next video we'll be learning introduction what exactly web development means, how a flow will be there between the client to server. Okay, so what is the architecture it follows? So basically it follows 3 architectures: type 1, type 2 and type 3 architectures. So what is the different types of architectures? Those things we'll be seeing in our coming up videos. So hope you like this content. If you like this content, please subscribe here. Thank you.